Welcome to my channel Go Digit. Today in this video we will learn about work items in Azure Devops. So basically work item is a kind of an entity in the DevOps through which you will register all your work which you do in your particular project in the DevOps so that you can manage your complete project lifecycle. Right. So here in this, after login into the DevOps, I have just clicked on the boards and clicked on this work items. So currently you can see here that only one particular task is currently showing up here. However, in real scenarios, you might find here multiple different types of work items, right? Be it epic, be it task or bug or issue or user story, and different types of work items, right? So one way is obviously that you can create manually one by one each epic issue or task for your team for your complete project, right? However, if you you have to create let's say 10, 20, 50, 100 based on your how big your project is. If you want to create in multiples the different types of work items, then it becomes a really tedious task to do it manual, right? So in the DevOps only, we get this action button called import work items, which basically takes, when you click on it, it takes a CSV file, right? It takes a CSV file to directly import thousands of work item into the DevOps. So why I said thousand, so don't please take it literally only, that you can import only 1000 work items at one given point of time. So if you want to create more than 1000, which I believe, I don't think so you might ever come land into such a requirement, but uh, be so, then you have to create different one more CSV file. However, let's say if you want to create 10, 20, 30, 50 work items, different types of tasks against your epic, then you can easily do so. Rather than creating manually, you can create a file. So we will do it here to show you how we can do that. So let me open the Excel. Okay, and here as you can see, it's a complete blank Excel. And for the very first time when you want to import a new work items, so we just need two titles. One is work item type, okay, and then second one is title. So these are the minimum two columns which you really need in registering the new work items in the DevOps, right? So these are the minimum requirement. Otherwise, if you are really interested, then I would say one more column you can add, but you might get an error. Like one thing is, which is very recommendation from the DevOps, is that you should not use the ID column. Is something which is generated at the runtime only by the DevOps, so you don't have to give this. But you, if you really want, you can give priority column, something like that. But let's go with the minimum requirement, which is of the DevOps, which actually takes. So let's say we will create four epics. Okay, so I will write down epic type as epic, and then the title like implementation D365 PC project. Let's say development. Then I would say second one could be, let's say, testing. Then third one could be UAT, and then the fourth one should be go live. Let's say you have you want to record all these activities via epic in your DevOps. So you have created your Excel. So as I said, more than one, like you can create 10, 20 or up to 1000 work items into your CSV. Okay, so let's save this file. Let's save this file with the name import work items. and because it takes only CSV, so I'll just create a CSV Excel file, save. So it's done. Let's move back to your DevOps and click on import work items, click on choose file, select your CSV file, click on open, import, and that's it. You get your 4 work items in the form of epic in the DevOps. However, as you can see from here, currently 2 columns are showing up. One column, which is ID, is showing blank. It's like a primary key. So now after only when I click on the save items, right? So it successfully saved 4 work items and I get the IDs as well. So I can easily open, or if I can show you from here, so you can see one by one I get all this information, right? Where I can input now based on the like current state of the epic. I can update rest of the things. So initially you can, when you want to create new work items, uh, you have to do with these 2 columns. Now let's say, now after registering the new work items, you want to modify certain things. So you can again export this to the CSV and then import it back in order to update the certain things, right? So rather than I'll show you this, because now what you can do is that you can export this, and then after this export, obviously you can uh, like open this in Excel, and like if I say open, and then I'll go to downloads and then data. So I get this, click on next, next, finish. So now I get this thing, right? Basically I open it in a wrong manner, so let's not do in this way. But basically if I can open from downloads, so currently it is in this form. Yes, preview of selected this data, delimited characters such as comma, tab separated each field. Yes, next. Now delimiters is basically comma, right? In my case it is comma. Okay, so let's click on next. Column data format is general, of course, it's everything is general. So click on next, and now you can see my Excel is showing me the data based on the certain information it has or it holds. Now if you want, you can, like, let's say you want to update a priority, right? So let's say priority could be 1 2 3 4. Okay, so this is the priority which you really want to update in your epics. But apart from that, let's say you want to create a parent child relationship as well, because in epic we create different user stories as a child of this particular epic, or the task of this particular epic, right? So how we will do it? So let me click on insert, and again one more insert. After each epic, you can see here that I'm creating one line. In this case, let me create 2 lines. Okay, and after the title, I'll not here, but let's say I want to create one more column here with the name called title 2. All right, so basically what I'm trying to do is that I want to create child items for my parent epic. Okay, so we will do this same from here. So ID, as I said, while registering the new epic also, we don't need the IDs. System will automatically register it by themselves. Now we just want to tell the system that what type of work item I want to create. So let's say this time I want task. So we will create task, then task, then task, and then task as well. Okay, so this is now I got the task. However, now we need the title also. So you can see here that I have created separately a different column called title 2. So basically the thing is you should not update the title of the child items just like at the same level of the parent. Okay, so when you create or write the title like task 1 development. Okay, so you can see here that it is like an indentation, right? It's an indentation for epic. So it tells the system that hey, this task 1 development is actually a child of this parent item called epic. So whatever title 2 column values the system will find at the indent level, so system will consider them as a child item. So that's why I have created a second column. Now let's say I'll create here as well task 1 because it's a different epic, and I can name it as testing. Then let's say, and one more time. So here I can say UAT1 and UAT2. And here I can say go live activities. Okay, so our Excel is ready. Let me do one thing. I'll set the priority for these one as well, all as one. So now in this Excel we have done multiple things. In one time we are updating the existing work items with the priority value. At the second level we are creating a new work items also, right, in the form of task. And at the third level we are creating a parent child relationship as well, right? So in this one particular Excel we are trying to do multiple different tasks. All right, so let me do one thing. Now after this is done, so I'll save this, save as, let's say, parent child import in the form of CSV only, and I want this in different location. So let's say in the documents in the AL and save, right? So my Excel is saved. Let's open the Devops only now and import it. So import work items button I clicked, and now this time I will select this parent child import CSV. Click on open. So as you can see that after importing I did not get any error at the moment, so it's good. Let me try to do one thing where I add one string here as well. Okay, so it's saved now, and let's open this. I cancel it, import work item, choose file, parent child import, click on open. So when you are importing an Excel, you did not get any error. That means system is not validating your data at this particular moment. Click on import. As soon as I click on import, I get this error. What is the error? There were issues while importing this CSV file. Found field value errors, excess field value at line number 3, column number 3, comma 4. Excess field value. So what is this excess field value? Looks like that Excel is closed. Open this. Okay, so now you can see here, sorry, what was the error? For access field value at line number 3, which is 1, 2 and 3. Column row is also a line, right? So at the line number 3 and column number 3, 4, you can see here that system is finding the value in both the columns 3 and 4, right? Which is wrong. So if I remove this, that means system will create a new task. System will not give me any error, but in that case it will not be considered as a child of this epic, right? Because they both are at the same level. So system is checking the level based on the title strings, if they are at the same level or not. So let's test this fourth thing as well. Okay, so let me save and I'll close this up. Let me choose file again and parent child import, click on open. Error is gone, but of course it still needs to be validated, so I'll click on import and now I did not get any error. So let's see why, basically what actually happened at this particular moment. So at first thing, you can see here that the first task is now at the same level, epic and task title, right? They are at the same level. This task is not the child of this particular epic. You can see it from here as well. Like if I click on it, you will not find any particular attached task inside it. But if I select this and if I show you up, let me directly open it. Basically you can see from this drill down, right? So I cannot, you can see here that there is no such button is showing up here which I can expand, right, or collapse. So that action button, that action, that symbol is not showing up here, but for the rest of the three it is currently showing up. Like this is the epic, this is the child, this is the epic, and in this epic we have created two tasks, that means the two childs. In this manner everything system, whatever we input in an Excel, understood really well and register everything in one go. But right now nothing is saved. You can see from here priority is also showing up. So let me click on save items. Successfully saved 8 work items. And now let me go back to the work items. So here let's see one by one. Epic I open development. You can see here in the related work section I see nothing as such, but the priority value is updated correctly, right? So that is fine. Now let's select the second epic, and as you can see from here in this related work section I am seeing two tasks or the two child items, along with the priority is also updated. So that's really good. You can see from the third epic as well, child is updated. Okay, so fourth, as you can see from here, task, in the related work section nothing is showing up because this task is exactly at the same level which we have choose to create as a like of a parent only. Okay, a unique task. So let me see the fifth one, and if I drill this down here, you can see that this is a task, testing task, which has a parent, because when I show you up this epic, you did see that this task was listed as a child, but when you open this child item, it is showing up you that it is a child of this particular parent. So they have this relationship. All right. So this is how simple it is, basically, that you can import multiple work items, you can register different types of work items, you can update as well, you can create parent child relationship as well in one go. You just have to update your Excel, and that's it, right? So this is how easy it is that you can do every sort of stuff. Basically, now after this, as you can see from here, that if I open in queries, if I really want to, from here as well in the query section, you can export this complete data into the CSV, and then also you can update and then import it back from the work item screen. So this is quite easy, and DevOps, as I said, is a very powerful project management tool which gives you not only the code storing option, which has the Git feature, but apart from that, you can completely manage all your uh, complete project management requirements, right? So that's it in the today's video. I hope you like it. If you like it, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.